Hello, this is Katie Ethington. I'm with Business 483B, and this is in regards to the Yeildex case. So, just going over a few of the discussions today. As for this case, it's very much a decision case for the founder of Doug, and um, going over this decision, my hypothesis is that first, Doug needs to decide what is he going to do. What does he want to do? Does he want to see the business succeed, or does he just really want to be an engineer? Because that's really going to depend on which route he goes. So, with this one, I'm making the assumption that Doug decides to be an active participant in the company, that he decides that he will have to accept leadership positions, he'll have to, learn to manage people. And if he's willing to do this, and if he's willing to change and to try to grow, then I believe it's 100% going to be a better idea for him to stay with his company, to bring Shields on, and to go from there. And with this one, as I said, the main thing here is Doug needs to make a decision. And I do bring this up because looking over case B and case C with this is that Doug could end up being a liability if he continues to go down this path of saying, I want someone else to do the leadership. I don't want to take care of it. I just want to work on engineering. And that's fine, but he needs to decide which is he going to do. Because if he really just wants to be an engineer, then, then it's just a matter of, does he want a little bit of money now, or does he want a lot of it later? So, and that's kind of up to him. He's not really a big risk taker, so he might just want a little bit of money now. So if he really doesn't want to challenge himself, then that makes sense. Now, as I said, I personally believe he should stay with the company, because if he stays with the company, he's going to at least have a 50% ownership before going through the series rounds. And from there on, even if he does leave the company, it's going to give him a lot more potential with his shares for growth and for stability for his family. Now, with this one, when it comes to bringing on Shields, I 100% agree with Shields that if he's going to come in and take this engineering project and make it into a legitimate, operating, functional company, that's part of founding a business, and I believe he should be considered the co-founder. As for the percentage, I don't believe he should get anything more than 50%. I'd say my range is between 40 and 50. And the negotiations should go in there, because there's a lot of work for him to do. There's a lot of potential, and honestly, Doug needs him. So that's my thought on this one. I don't really think there's a great alternative, because it really is a matter of, do you cut and run now, or do you stay? I believe he should stay. I believe he should look at himself and decide, what, I want to try and make this company grow. And if he does that, I believe he's going to have much better success in his company, and it's going to go well from him from there. And as for who Cosman should turn to for assistance, that's really up to him. I believe that he has quite a few great people. I mean, Tom Washing obviously has been interested in his company from the start. He's been trying to lead him in good ways, because he kind of understands the situation and has been really helping him. I believe that he's probably one of the best ones to look into, even if he is one of the investors and obviously has his own stake in it. And I also believe that Doug does need to talk to his wife and let her know, one way or the other, what he's wanting to do. Because it is going to be a big decision for his family, do they take that little bit now, or do they take a risk and try to get them in a much stabler position? And that's who I believe that he should be turning to for business advice. I think Tom Washington is great. And of course, for his family, I believe that he does need to consult his wife because he does have young kids. So that's what I've got in this case. And thank you for listening.